Hi everyone, welcome to English 1A and 205. This is your instructor, Erin, and I'm going to go over our syllabus just to kind of highlight some important things to know about our class. Remember that you can also view our syllabus as a document. The one that I'm going over is our website version, but you'll have access to both on your Canvas page, or you might have access to those in our welcome email as well. Sorry, my dog is trying to join the party by barking in the background. That happens sometimes. Moving on. All right, so this is me. I'm your instructor. You can call me Erin. You can call me Mrs. Fuji, Mrs. F, Mrs. Fujinami. I'm really not picky. I have been teaching English for 12 years. I love my job. When I'm not teaching, I'm usually spending time with my family or my mini pets. This one is Bon Qui. He's huge. Fat Bagel, also huge. And Dingus, she's actually pretty tiny for a husky. I really look forward to getting to know everyone, so I like to just let you all get to know me a little bit. Speaking of getting to know one another, when you need to contact me, you've got several options for how to do that. I really value everyone's success individually, and I'm here to help, so please make sure that you reach out to me if you have questions or concerns. Sooner is better than later, right? So just get used to contacting me when you need something. You've got a couple of options to do that. You can book an appointment, and you can see on our class website that this is a clickable link, right? So if you click there, it'll allow you to book an appointment. You can also text me on the Remind app. This code is specific to one English class, so make sure that you check your syllabus to make sure that that is the correct code for you, because I don't always record a brand new video for each individual class. So just so that you're aware. But in order to use the Remind app, you're just going to text a code to a number, and then it's going to walk you through the directions for how to add yourself to our class. Once you're in that class, then you can text with me back and forth, and that's a great way to reach me. If you need help, remember that you can click here for some helpful tutorials with using the Remind app, and then you can also reach out to your group, or you can email me for additional support. So remember, the code is in your syllabus, so check your syllabus just to make sure. I've got a brief overview of our class. You can look at this in more detail under the schedule of classes, which is available at the end of our syllabus. But just so you have a general idea of where we're going this semester. So for the first unit, we're working on how authors and artists use language in order to persuade their audiences. When we're finished with our first unit, we have an exam and our first essay is due. After that, we move on to literary analysis. And then after that, we move on to our second exam. Our second essay is due. We have a makeup week. Again, more information about all of these is available in the document version of the syllabus, and I'll also be posting schedules weekly as we go along. From there, we move into our last unit, which is the research unit. We have spring break. When I'm recording this video, these dates are all accurate. Again, in case yours is slightly different, just refer to those dates on your semester goals website. But as of spring 2025, these are our dates. After that, we finish up the research paper, and then you have a final exam along with your final research paper. So the semester moves pretty quickly. We've got 3 units, which means 3 essays, and it moves right along. For specific dates for your class, remember to check out the schedule of classes. It has due dates for the entire semester. So if you want to look ahead and plan for those big assignments that are coming up, I definitely recommend doing that, and I stick to those due dates pretty much entirely. So unless something crazy comes up and I have to change a due date, those due dates will be what they are. So you can look ahead and plan accordingly, because I know that everyone has, work and family life and, just friends, all kinds of good stuff. So plan ahead. Additionally, you'll be meeting with a tutor and with your group several times during each unit. You can do that online. You can be texting with your group, meeting on social media. If you want to be more traditional and meet in person or on Zoom or something like that, that's fine too. So just keep those in mind while you are looking at due dates. And we'll talk more about tutoring and groups soon. Homework for our class. An important thing to know about our class is that late work is typically not accepted, so please plan ahead. I work really hard to make sure that you have everything you need ahead of time so you can look in that schedule of classes and see when things are due. So if you have a vacation or a kid's birthday or a holiday that you're going to be out of town for, those things are all great and fine. Just plan ahead. And if you know that you need some extra time, or you want to ask if I can rearrange a due date for you and give you a couple extra days, ask those things ahead of time. Don't just wait and miss work and hope for the best, okay? I'm okay with extensions as long as you ask ahead of time and we have a plan in place. In terms of homework, every week you can expect to see a new schedule that's posted on Canvas. I post those to Canvas by Sunday, and you can see all of our assigned readings and lectures. You should read and watch those things and then complete your weekly discussions. Those things are due every week on Wednesday and also on Friday. So you're welcome to work ahead, right? I post things on Sunday so that if you need to access those things early and start early for a particular week because you have plans or you have work or whatever when things are actually due, that's fine. Just work ahead of time. And if you need more than a week to start working ahead on things, that's why the schedule of classes is here, so that you can always access all of your readings and all of the lectures and all that good stuff anytime you want, really. So weekly things are due on Wednesday and Friday. There are some exceptions to homework when things are due additionally, right? So let's talk about those. 5 times throughout the semester, you're going to meet with your group and then individually turn in a group reflection. So everyone in the group who chooses to participate is going to meet, talk to each other about assignments, help each other out in whatever way works for you as a group. And then individually, everyone is going to turn in a group reflection. You'll see those assignments on Canvas, and you can look ahead to see when those are due so that you can talk to your group and plan accordingly, depending on however you would like to meet. You do not have to meet your group in person. You don't have to come to campus to do this. You can definitely fulfill that requirement by just having a group text or collaborating on social media or in some other way that works for you. So it's very much up to each individual group. Another thing that you're going to be doing 5 times throughout the semester is meeting with a tutor. Similarly, this isn't as flexible as group meetings because those can be whatever you want. But when you're meeting with your tutor, you can meet in person. There are multiple different options for how to do that, and I have links to all of those in our welcome module and in our syllabus. You could also meet online with a tutor if that works better for you. The big thing about tutoring is that you do need to plan ahead for these, so pay attention to when different tutoring appointments need to be completed by. And then what you're turning in is a tutoring reflection, which is just for you individually, again. Tell me about how that tutoring appointment went, what you worked on, and all that good stuff. So that is tutoring and group stuff that happens 5 times per semester. 3 times per semester, which is at the end of each unit, you're going to turn in an essay. For our class, the way that we do essays is you write a rough draft. It's due on Monday. You'll get feedback from me along with your group and or a tutor throughout the week. You'll have a usually an assignment that asks you like how you're fixing it up, that's due on Wednesday, and then on Friday the final draft is due. Again, check out the schedule of classes for due dates for those assignments, and we write 3 essays for the semester. Information about tutoring. Again, check the schedule of classes so that you know when those are due. Tutoring is always free, so you don't have to pay for it, and you can meet in person or online. I've got links to multiple different places where you can access tutoring. So we have the Tutorial Center, the Pass Center, and the Writing and Reading Center. So lots of different options on campus and online. All of it's free. Don't pay for it. Some tips for how to use groups. First of all, I know that group work might be scary for some people because we're like, well, I don't want to be that person that's doing all the work. Or what if, I don't want to work with a group? First, just know that your groups are only there to support you. You're there to help each other out, answer questions, all that good stuff. And lots of studies have shown that students with a support system are much more likely to succeed in their classes. So groups are a great way to do that. I'll also say from personal experience in all of my years of teaching, a vast majority of students who try groups really wind up loving them. So just give it a shot. Additionally, there are no group assignments. So you should go to your group for clarification, support, just to chat. Your group can meet in person, online, however you want to do that. And this is your group for the whole semester. However, you do not have to turn in any group assignments. So know that it's individual work, right? So you're just turning in a reflection on how things are going in your group, but these are individual and they're private. So your group members can't see that. It's just you and I that see that. Everything that you need to know about groups is going to be available in our groups document. But if you need help, if something's not going right and your group can't fix it, reach out to me and I'm happy to help. Another important feature of our class has to do with lectures. So since our class is online, we don't meet on Zoom at all, but you do have recorded lectures like this one that you really should watch because I basically tell you how I would like you to do stuff, right? So in addition to teaching you different skills and things, I also explain really clearly like, hey, here's what to do for this. Here's how to prepare for this. Here's how I would like you to write, this thesis statement for this essay or whatever it is. So definitely watch the lectures. I think that they will be helpful for you. All of your lectures are available in those weekly schedules, and you can also look ahead at the schedule of classes if you want to, learn about something a little bit earlier in the week if you need to. So our Unit 1 lectures are all about rhetorical analysis. You can revisit any of those here anytime you need them, and then the assigned lectures are going to be in those weekly schedules. For Unit 2, we go over literary analysis. Again, you can revisit those on my YouTube channel, and they're also going to be linked individually each week. And then Unit 3, research unit lectures, same deal. You can look at the whole playlist here, or you can check those out throughout the week when they are assigned. So essays, this is an English class. We definitely write some essays. We're writing 3 this semester. I have what's called an essay packet. For the beginning of each unit, you'll be given an essay packet, and then you should keep that handy throughout the rest of the unit. So look at the essay packet for all kinds of important information. It has directions. It has information on how the essay will be graded. I try to include a sample essay along with a bunch of helpful resources there. So you should refer back to that often throughout the unit while we're working up towards the essay. So our first one is rhetorical analysis. So you can check out that essay packet there. Our second one is literary analysis, and then the last one is the research essay. So all of your essay packets are here for you. Make sure that you check those out and keep them handy. Our class uses Canvas extensively. So you can get to Canvas from the Fresno City College website. You'll use the same login information that you use for your student email, and you'll log into My Portal. Once you get there, you'll see all kinds of stuff like your student email and your Canvas, right? So if you need some help getting there, I've left you a link there. Canvas is our learning management system. So each of your classes has its own Canvas shell for class materials, assignments, all of that good stuff. Remember that each week on Sunday, I'll give you all a new module. It appears at the top of the Canvas page, and it's just like a folder that contains everything that you need for the week. So you'll see a weekly schedule with links to your assigned readings and lectures. You should always start the week by reading and annotating those required readings and then watching the required lectures, and then you'll be ready to complete your assignments. But it's all wrapped up in Canvas. So remember that you do get to kind of work at your own pace weekly, but discussions and assignments are due every week on Wednesday and Friday by 11:59 p.m. So you'll need to manage your time, depending on what else you have going on, to make sure that you're able to read and watch those lectures and then complete assignments on time. If you need Canvas help, there are some great options here. You can get help online, you can give them a call, or there's in-person Canvas support available in the library in room 141. So keep those things handy, because if Canvas isn't working for you for some reason, that's not something I can fix, and you'll need to contact Canvas for help. Helpful documents and links to keep handy. The syllabus, make sure that you check that out. If you're needing technology help, I've given you a link to get some tech help. The tutoring verification form. Remember that we do use tutoring. Each time you go to a tutor, please take a copy of the tutoring verification form so they can fill that out just to say that you went. You'll turn that in along with your tutoring reflection on Canvas. You can also refer to important dates for our semester here. And then remember to log into Canvas through your FCC portal to get started, and you can click that link there to go get started on our Canvas page. All right, so welcome to English 1A. Reach out if you have any questions.